Hey sis, it's Christina Sierra here. I hope you are doing well. Today I'm taking you inside my war room slash office. I recently turned my closet into my office, so I want you to see kind of how I have everything set up. So I'm going to turn the light on, and I'm going to turn this light on as well to get more light in here. Okay, there we go. Okay, so here it is. This is the office section here. This is like where I do all of the work. And then this here is like the war room praying section over here. So let's start over here just real quickly. This table here came from Walmart. Now, what I like about this table is that it gets super low. Like there's two different levels that it can go to. So it goes like about this low. Whenever I was doing activities and things for my children, it was easy for me to drop it down really low. We can sit on the floor and like do some arts and crafts. But right now it's perfect at the height that it's at, so that's where it's going to stay. Over here, so this is where I do like my my work. So if it's something for the ministry or if it's something for my shop, Teachers Pay Teachers, I'm able to do that here. I also have the podcasting here, so I use that equipment there for podcasting. And then this here, this backdrop, this area here is where I do my my videos, my recordings. Behind here, there's a trash can underneath the notebooks, but the notebooks are here because I have to have notebooks. If I don't write it down, I'm going to forget, so I need to have those somewhere where I can quickly get to them, and just as I'm working, write down what I'm thinking. But also, I actually use those to work out like whatever's in my head. If I have an idea, I like write out and script out everything inside those notebooks. So I always have to have like a notebook somewhere near so that I can get the ideas and things flowing or out of my head. So here we just have a blanket. I'm always cold. I stay cold, so I have to have like a blanket or a jacket with me at all times. Underneath here, we have some storage, but I'm not currently using. There's nothing in here. Both of these are empty. So I'm just using these to sit on. So these here are empty. And then over here is where I keep my like my computer equipment. And then over here is where I keep like my sticky notes, stickers, tape, and all of that. So like my arts and crafts, pens, things like that goes there. Okay. So over here I have, make sure you guys can see, it's focusing. Okay. Over here I have a calendar. So I have a calendar in my phone, but in my phone, whenever I'm trying to like look at everything, it doesn't show me. Like it shows me that there's something there. But if I want to see what it's all about, I have to click on it to get like more information. Having this here, this calendar here, allows me to see what's required of the month, like what's needed, what's due. It's all going to be here. This is a great way to pray over my month. I literally write everything down, and as it comes in, I write it down and then pray over it. But sometimes I get overwhelmed by everything that I'm doing within the ministry or just within selling educational resources. So what I'm able to do now, so if I'm sitting here, I'm overwhelmed, I'm trying to get things done. I'm like, shoot, like what's due today, or what do I have to do tomorrow? What's going on next week? And I'm just kind of trying to figure it all out. I'm able to look over here and then immediately start to pray over whatever it is that I'm doing. So if I'm here, like on the 14th, I'm like, okay, I'm swam, I'm doing a whole bunch. What's going on? And then I can sit here and just pray. I go down the list and just pray over everything that I have scheduled. These objects here are these things that I'm working on, I need to create, or I need to post about on social media. So this keeps me organized, but also like I love it here because I can easily look at it and then just pray over it. And then, be like, okay, I don't have to worry about it anymore. I prayed about it, so the Father's going to work it out. Over here, now this section here is like the praying section. So I have this rug here. Now I have a rug in here. One is comfortable, but also because I do podcasting, there's a lot of echo whenever there's like an empty room. So since there's no clothes or fillers or anything in here, having a carpet in here really helps that echo. It helps eliminate the echo. This pillow, this came from Walmart. And then these pillows here, I purchased these pillows from Amazon years ago, and I purchased them for our homeschooling circle time. So my children would just like sit on them. There's actually 3. There's another one somewhere. But we all just sit on them and then like go over our calendar work or whatever we had scheduled for our circle time. But these are actually really good for like kneeling down and praying. So I brought those in here. My daughter, she's in here sometimes as well. So she's able to sit. If she wants to pray with me, then she can pray as well. Over here, this is where I keep my my Bibles, my spiritual books, anything that I'm like currently reading, that's all going to go in here. There's some pencils and things in there as well. Now up here is where I do, like, this is all going to be like my spiritual stuff. So over here we have like the office stuff, and then over here is like the spiritual stuff. Let me move this light over some. Okay, that's better. So over here is where I usually keep like notes from books. So if I'm currently reading a book and something like sticks out, I like to actually take it off of that book. Like, I don't like to highlight it inside the book, because the chances of me like going through that book and like looking for the highlighted sections is really slim for me. So it's better if I go ahead and just write it down, put it on some sort of sticky note, and then put it up there, and I can just really like, you know, read that again and be like, okay, yo, so over here we're talking about spiritual warfare. This is what it's stated, and then this is the page number. So if I want to go back and read it again, then I can go back to that direct page number and do that. I also do like my Bible studies. If there's something I'm reading about Bible studies, then I will write that out as well. And then over here, kind of this section is where I do a lot of my brain dumps, but also my ideas. So early in the morning, I try to get in here and I try to spend time with the Father. So I'm praying to the Father. But oftentimes in the morning is when like my brain is like really going. Like, whenever you start to like pray, like you're really trying to be intentional, it's a quiet space, and you have a lot on your mind. Like, usually that's when those things start to pop up. So in order to make sure I'm staying on track, I do a brain dump right before I go into like my prayer section. So this can be things. So if I'm praying, and usually what starts to pop into my mind is, what are you going to cook today? Or don't forget to buy toilet paper, or, you know, don't forget to text your sister. Little things like that pops into my mind. And it's easy for me to just, as I'm praying, say, oops, you forgot to text your sister. Okay, let me text her now. You know, like as you're trying to do a Bible study, or you're reading your scripture, and then it's like trying to pull you away from what you're doing. But if I write it down and say, no, I'm just going to write it down, text my sister, you can do it like after the section is over, after the study section is over. So my brain dumps it in my ideas. A lot of the times I get good ideas in the morning. So I need to write those down, and I can go back and, you know, evaluate those, pray over those. And also, like, if I'm talking to the Father, I'm asking him for something. If I hear him say something to me that, you know, I need to, usually these are questions, right? We ask a question, and then we don't really wait for an answer or response. So in my resting time, where I am quiet, just actually trying to hear from the Father, I write those things down as well. So this here just kind of helps me to clear my brain. And then over here, it just kind of helps me to study like what I've been studying. It helps me to look at that quickly at a glance. And then over here, let's move this light over some. Okay, this here is where I will be putting my prayer requests. So this here is where I'm praying. But this here, while I'm here, I'm able to just kind of look up, say, okay, what am I praying for? Who am I praying for? So if it's me, just, you know, I have family members that I'm going to be praying for, I can just easily write the names down, like what they're praying for. If I receive like a prayer request, I can put that name there, then that prayer request. How I have this set up, I actually got these from my daughter's craft supplies, but these are really, really thin picture frames, and I have some paper. Oh, it's not focusing, but I have paper behind here. See how that paper is like attached to the wall? I can easily, like, whenever this is full of prayer requests, I can take this out and switch it out with a new piece of paper, and then put all my prayer requests together, and then just put that border back up there, so I can easily, you know, fill this up and then replace it with a new blank sheet. So that is it. Again, this is my worrying section, my praying section, and then this here is where I do like all of my office type of work. Let me know if y'all have any questions. I know my daughter, again, I told y'all she's in here. My son is in here a lot too, but he's in here just trying to like be up under me. My daughter's like actually in here like messing with stuff and moving stuff and all of that. But she told me she wanted to do a prayer wall for herself. She was trying to take like a corner of prayer set, a wall over here for her own prayer request. But I told her, let's go ahead and just set up something in your room. We can maybe use your closet or just a wall in your room. I'm really trying to like keep the children out of here because kids, they come and they tear stuff down and they break stuff and then stuff is missing and no one knows who took it. So I don't mind her being in here, but if she wants like a prayer wall or something for herself, then I would rather her, have her own section where she's able to do that by herself, alone, quietly, and don't have to worry about me being here with her or, So if I do set her up something though, I will go ahead and show y'all what we do for her. She's 6. And it's how I make it like kid friendly, because everything I do for my children, because they're so young, I have to like make it, hands-on, engaging and fun and easy and simple for her mind to understand. So hopefully you all enjoyed this. Let me know if y'all have any questions. If you have a closet or an office space or a war room, if you have any like good tips or any just good ideas, like let me know what those are, because I'm always trying to like make things easier or make things make sense. Sometimes the flow of things is just not well. Then I have to say, okay, this isn't working. I need to move this over here. Right now, though, it's been like this for like a week and a half. I've been slowly like putting things together, and it seems like it's going to work really well. I'm able to kind of transition from everything from podcasting, from video to just working. And then like over here in the mornings, I can just do my prayer and spend time with the Father. So let me know if y'all have any questions, and I will talk to y'all soon, guys. Bye.